Oh, good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Sorry about that. Was having a bit of an issue trying to load my stream. It finally did come up, so I was a little quiet there for the first couple seconds. But welcome. My name is DeeJay. I'll be joining you today for a cast of Manchester United versus Aston Villa, and want to start us off by saying Happy New Year. We have made it somehow through 2020, which I think for myself and a lot of other people is one of the longest, most stressful years in recent memory. So congratulations to all of you that have made it through. I hope you all are having a happy, healthy new year at the moment, and hope you had a fun New Year's Eve as well, and one that was as safe as possible. We're getting started with a fresh 2021 here today with Manchester United versus Aston Villa, the second Premier League game of the day here. We had Thomas Souček earning West Ham a win with a goal against Everton earlier on today, the first goal of 2021, the first 3 points of 2021. It was an ugly game, just that one chance really that was able to wrap that one up for West Ham. But that is what we have going into the match here today, and what a good match we have here today. Man U on an absolute tear at the moment over the Christmas period, over that Christmas fixture list. As well as as well as Aston Villa, who are sitting at 5th in the table, very different from the place they were sitting at the end of 2019 going into 2020 when they were in a relegation battle, barely escaped that last year. Now are sitting towards the top of the Premier League, are one of the more feared teams in the league due to some good transfer business last year and in the summer, as well as just a renewed squad playing around. Jack Grealish per usual, but a lot of huge contributions from members around the squad. They're coming off a 1-1 draw against Chelsea, but a decent result there as they went behind, kind of went under the cosh against Chelsea pretty early on. Chelsea were applying a lot of pressure. They were making it difficult for them, but they grew into the match. They got their goal back and came away with a 1-1 draw. And the week before that, they had a 3-0 win against Crystal Palace, despite losing a man to a red card midway through that match. And if memory serves me correctly, it was a bit of a dubious red card. But Anwar El Ghazi sealing that match late on with the third goal. And he has been on an absolute tear for West Ham since being introduced into the starting lineup, and it has made them very threatening going forward. It's allowed Jack Grealish to play in a central role as opposed to out on the left. We'll talk about that when we go through the lineups here in just a minute. And it has really made them a threatening team in their last couple matches. Man U on a similar good run of form here, coming off of another win. This one stolen away very late on in their last match. A deflected goal against Wolves, courtesy of Marcus Rashford, earning them another victory. That following their 2-2 draw at Leicester, which was a good performance, one in which I think they were disappointed to drop the points. And of course, before that, the 6-2 drubbing of Leeds United. So Manchester United enter today's match second in the table, just 3 points behind Liverpool with a game in hand. If they do win today, they will be level with Liverpool at the top of the Premier League table. That is quite a statement and quite an improvement for a Manchester United team who struggled so much early on in the season. They really have come around, honestly, since the loss to RB Leipzig, the very embarrassing loss that knocked them out of the Champions League. They have been absolutely fantastic, and they will look to do so once again here today. And we'll go through the lineups to talk about how these two teams are going to try to get it done. So let's take a look first at the home side here. Manchester United. David De Gea is in goal. Aaron Wan-Bissaka, Harry Maguire, Eric Bailly, Luke Shaw make up the back four. So Eric Bailly reintroduced to that back four. Luke Shaw will return to his place after Alex Telles started in the last match. Bit of a shakeup in midfield here. A midfield diamond looked to be selected by Ole Gunnar Solskjaer. He started Paul Pogba and Nemanja Matic in the last match today. We have all four main midfielders here. Fred, Scott McTominay, Paul Pogba going to make up the base of that midfield. And Bruno Fernandes will take his normal place in the 10 spot with two strikers instead of the normal three, Marcus Rashford and Anthony Martial. So no Mason Greenwood here today. It's a pretty strong lineup selected by Ole Gunnar Solskjaer, but one thing I will say about this this particular lineup is this is the formation they used when they were destroyed by West Ham. Or sorry, not by West Ham, when they were destroyed by Leipzig. So we'll see. We'll see how this one goes. And then moving over to Aston Villa's lineup. We've got Emiliano Martinez in goal, Matt Targett, Tyrone Mings, Ezri Konsa, Matty Cash, the usual back four here, Douglas Luiz, John McGinn, the base of midfield, Anwar El Ghazi, as we talked about taking up that left midfield position, allowing Jack Grealish to play centrally, and Bertrand Traore, who has been very effective since really earning that place in the starting lineup, coming in at right wing once again. Ollie Watkins, summer signing for Brentford, leading the line. What a great season Ollie Watkins has had. Of course, had the hat trick against Liverpool that everyone will remember, but really has just been an incredibly effective player for them. Holds up play well, is dangerous all the time, has slotted beautifully into their team, into their system. Really an excellent signing from Aston Villa, and something I'm sure they are very, very happy with, and something that I'm sure Ollie Watkins is very happy about. Just a good situation all around from another championship signing for them. And as mentioned, it's paid huge dividends. Their defense has been very solid under the leadership of Tyrone Mings. Ollie Watkins has added some extra attacking verve, and even before Anwar El Ghazi was starting, when you did have Trezeguet starting at right wing before he got injured, even Trezeguet was offering a lot to the squad, was incredibly dutiful on that right wing. Bit of more of a defensive midfielder, or a bit more defensively tasked, I would say, by Dean Smith, but nevertheless was excellent for them. So very excited about the match today. Players just about to get ready here. We're 2 minutes out from this one, and we'll see how this one plays out. I predicted a 2-1, I think, on my NBC Sports Predictor. We'll see if that comes true. Again, my predictions haven't been that accurate. And once again, I'm going to post this for my friend Brad. We talked about this last time. Oops, sorry, wrong chat. Oh, I posted that in the wrong chat, guys. Gonna delete those. All right, we're just about to get ready, and do want to say we're gonna try and add a little bit of extra energy today. I am very excited about it being a new year. I'm excited about the game itself, so we're throwing on a little party material. We've got the old Anaheim Angels rally monkey. If anyone from Southern California recognizes this, he'll be hanging out with us today, and also gonna wear this hat because why not? Right? Why not? Let's have some fun with it. There's no way this hat stays on my head for the entirety of this match, but we will give it our best shot, man. Trying to find it's like so hard with the headphones. I'm just trying to find like the best position to slot this on so it doesn't like come right off. Okay, I think that might be it. Alrighty, game just about to get started here. Once again, welcome to the stream. I hope you guys are having a good New Year's Day and a happy beginning of 2021 to you. Fingers crossed that this year will not be reflective of what happened last year with all of my heart. And hopefully we get off to a good start today. A bit of a slow game earlier between West Ham and Everton. But I'm very excited about this game. I think we're going to get a good game out of these two teams. United are going to want to attack. They've been on the front foot with their form recently. They're going to be feeling good about themselves. I think Aston Villa are a really good side. I don't know if they'll stay in the top kind of four conversation for the whole season, but they're very threatening, and they've been really good since Anwar El Ghazi has started recently on the left, allowing Jack Grealish to be in the center of midfield. So very excited to see how these teams match up. And as mentioned, we have an interesting formation here today for Gunnar Solskjaer. He's picked a midfield diamond. This has not worked out particularly well for United when he has selected it. This was a selection in their match against Leipzig that they lost. It was a selection earlier on in the league in a very, very poor performance in the first 60 minutes until he changed the shape later on in that one. It could, of course, be a tactical decision that comes off. United do have the midfield players to play this kind of formation. You can see them there, right? Paul Pogba. This will allow Paul Pogba to have some extra room to work, go forward. It will keep Bruno in his normal role. Scott McTominay and Fred will mostly man the sort of deeper areas of midfield per usual. It can definitely be done. It gives up some space on the wide. But I think they want to try to crowd out Jack Grealish a little bit. They know he's been playing centrally. So I actually think this could be a clever change for Solskjaer. But it does leave some extra room for El Ghazi one-on-one or getting overlaps. So if Aaron Wan-Bissaka can play well, which he usually does, I think this can work out for United. But I'm very interested to see how it does end up playing out. So broadcasters telling me right now Villa's on a 5-match unbeaten run. United on a 9-match unbeaten run here in the Premier League. Teams are taking a knee here, and we are just about to get started. Got some water. I got some coffee. I got some beer to ring in the new year. We're wearing a hat. We've got a rally monkey, and the game has begun. Quick long kick here by United out to the far side. Will swing out of play. Wow, this hat just will not stay on with these headphones, but it's okay. Matty Cash standing over this one. Early throw for Aston Villa. Here it comes. He's launching this one forward towards Watkins. That one headed on for United throw. Okay, one thing to note here, actually, that I think I've picked up on, and I'm also actually hearing on the broadcast as well, is it actually does not look like United are playing a diamond despite the selection for their team. It looks like Pogba is playing out on the left, Rashford playing on the right, and will be a normal kind of 3-man midfield of McTominay, Fred, and Bruno Fernandes for United. Martial will lead the line, and he is on it now. We'll talk about the implications of that after maybe this attack breaks down, as Pogba just on the edge of the Aston Villa box, holding that one up on his chest for a second before sliding it back to Fred. Fred now clipping it over the top. It's a good ball. Here's Fernandes. Crosses it. Blocked away by Martinez. Pogba now dancing around with it. Here's Bruno Fernandes. Pogba. And that one finally blocked away here, I believe, by El Ghazi. And early challenge here from Wan-Bissaka on Matt Target, but that one will end up being a goal kick for Aston Villa. What a start here from United, though. It's a beautiful ball by Fred over the top for Bruno Fernandes. Fernandes does very well. He's composed, gets a cross away. Martinez handles the first one well. And then it's some decent work between Fernandes and Pogba as they try to force a cross through. But eventually enough black shirts there are able to crowd out the chance for United and clear away the danger. But another decent attack for United in the opening 2 minutes. We talked about how recently their starts to the game have been so much better than what we saw earlier in the season. United had a lot of games early on in the season where they just started very slow, gave up cheap goals, were falling behind to sides lower on the table than them, and just kind of weren't waking up until around the halfway point. In their last 3 or 4 matches, they have been electric out the gate. They scored 2 goals in the match against Sheffield right away, courtesy of Scott McTominay in the first couple of minutes. And they have generally just been very lively. Even though they struggled to get a goal in their last match against Wolves, they looked sharp coming out the gates. A lot of good passing, a couple of chances. Not great chances, but half chances in that one. And they look to be ready to go from the opening whistle here once again today. We get a little bit of the audio here. We can, as Grealish commits a foul, asking the referee on the far side for what, with a couple of other maybe not as nice words thrown in there. There's Wan-Bissaka. Lays it back for Bailly. Over to Lindelof. Lindelof will hurl one forward here. That's going to go over the top of Matty Cash's head. Roll out for a throw in here. Here's Cash. Going to take the throw in here. He'll launch this one long. Good collection here by Grealish. He's tripped over by Fred. Claims that Fred won the ball, but no sympathy from the referee here. Will be a free kick to Villa, and Matt Targett sort of accidentally beats Marcus Rashford on the dribble there. He was trying to roll it back to a teammate, but it bounced off of him and rolled past Rashford. By mopping this one up, though. Rashford trying to get around McGinn here. Can't do so. McGinn using his body well. He'll sling it forward to Targett. Here comes the cross. That one hoofed away by Harry Maguire. Knotted down here by Targett. Aston Villa trying to keep possession here, but they turned it over. Here comes Fernandez, going to lay it out to the right for Marcus Rashford. He'll cross this one. That one knotted away. And Bertrand Traore helps this one on. Now it's Pogba on the far side, taking on Cash. He'll get a left-footed cross away, but that one is pretty poor. It'll actually sail behind for a goal kick. Is my stream working? I'm checking my channel right now, and it's showing me a blank. I'm gonna ask someone here. This is really strange. I'm like on my channel on Twitch to check the audio right now, and I can't see anything. If anyone's in chat, let me know if you can see my stream or hear me. Oh, it is? Okay. Yeah, that's so weird. Thank you, Yori. Appreciate it. I can't see or hear anything on my stream. That's so strange. Man United in possession here. It's Paul Pogba rolling it back to Fred. Now rolled over to Bailly. Comes out to Rashford. He's rolled it forward here. Attempted cross by Fernandez is deflected by Tyrone Mings, and it's rolled into the hands of Martinez. Launched long here by Martinez. Great touch by Anwar El Ghazi there to bring that one down, but McGinn can't connect his pass with Grealish. McTominay takes it away. He swung it over to Maguire. Here's Aaron Wan-Bissaka. Rashford. Ooh, great pass by Rashford through the legs of McGinn. McTominay looks for Martial. Good enough defending here by Konsa will manage to take it away from Martial. Grealish lays it back to Targett. Cash slings this one forward. Running onto it is Watkins, but can't get the better of Maguire there, who will lay it back to his goalkeeper. McTominay. Bailly. Wan-Bissaka. Maguire taking his time to move this one forward. Here's Bailly. Slow build up here from United. Villa just kind of biding their time here, not sitting in that deep. There is space in behind. Fred's pass towards Martial is well read there by Matty Cash, who intercepts it. Martinez is forced into a clearance. Great header by Harry Maguire here, going up and over Ollie Watkins, but it will not connect with Pogba. Rolls out a play for a throw-in. Dean Smith here, and what a season for him and his side thus far. Up to 5th, 5-game unbeaten run, and have been very good since the beginning of this season. Something we did not expect from Aston Villa after they were in a relegation battle last season. A lot of rumors that Jack Grealish would leave them in the summer as well. Aston Villa doing very well to hold off all the interest in Grealish, keep him with the side, and build on the side as well, bringing in extra defenders. Matty Cash, one of those, now a regular starter for them. Tyrone Mings has become a stalwart in the center of their defense. By Fernandez, looking for a deep cross here. That's well read by Cash. He'll head away. Go the heads here. Wan-Bissaka losing out to Target. He's trying to hold him off now. We'll get it back to Mings. Mings was the player sent off in that match mentioned earlier against Crystal Palace in a 3-0 victory for them. Oh, here's Fernandez. A little bit of space. Going to look for a long strike here. That one deflected by Douglas Luiz, and Martinez will keep that one in play. Fernandez apologizes to Marcus Rashford out on the right-hand side today to allow Pogba on the left. We've seen Pogba play on the left kind of throughout his career. He used to do it when he was very highly valued and considered one of the best midfielders in the world. Back at Juventus, he would play on the left of their midfield sort of diamond. And here's a turnover from Aston Villa, slotted into Martial, setting himself, looking for the strike. He shoots. A great save by Emi Martinez, getting up to his left there, punching that one away. This is excellent work here. It's good pressure on target from McTominay. Fernandez slides a nice pass into Martial. He cuts back, sets himself on his right, strikes towards that far corner. The accuracy is not quite there. It's a good save from Martinez. It's not a brilliant save, I would say. Martial doesn't quite tuck his strike into the corner, but does still have to react quickly there, does Martinez, as it was struck very quickly. Here's Shaw from the near corner. United's first corner of the match. Headed away by Target there. Flung back in the box by Fernandez, but no red shirts there to poke that one home. But will deflect off an Aston Villa player for another corner. United's second in as many minutes here. So I think maybe we were talking about it. Maybe Solskjaer trying to get Pogba into an old familiar position, a little bit fielded out on the left. Will probably not stay as wide as someone like Rashford normally would. Expect to see him kind of come inside a little bit to get possession. Here's Shaw swinging the corner in. Up goes Maguire, gets his header down on target, but not enough power to get it by Martinez. He's able to collect that one pretty easily. Good leap here by Maguire. He gets over the battle with Douglas Luiz there, but he just can't get enough power on it. It's a good header. It's just not good enough to really threaten Martinez. United have one possession back off the ensuing punt, though. Shaw going to look for a deep cross. That one nodded away by Konsa. Pogba wins the second one. Martial and Pogba trying a 1-2 here, but Bertrand Traore tracking this one well. It'll roll out for a... Did that deflect? It may have deflected for a corner here. Pogba sticking around, but nope. Does look to be a goal kick. Oh, this hat will not stay on. All right, we'll take the hat off. We're trying to have like a little party atmosphere here, guys. It's New Year's Day. We have a brand new year. I'm still waiting for someone to make the joke that they haven't seen me in a decade. Here's Grealish running away with this one off of the goal kick. Trying to take on Fred. Great layoff here. Cash crossing into the back post. Arriving is McGinn. He strikes it. Great save by De Gea at his near post here. Brilliant buildup from Aston Villa here. It's an initial flick on off the goal kick. Grealish runs onto it. He's taking on Fred, but he waits. Look at the run from Cash here. 40-yard run from Cash. Gets a good ball to the back post. McGinn arrives at the right time. Gets a good side-footed volley on it. And does force De Gea into a pretty decent save here. You would always expect a professional goalkeeper to save this one. Again, kind of similar to the quality of Martinez's last save. But again, did have to react quickly there, did De Gea. Did well to punch that one away. Here's Grealish from the ensuing corner. Swung in here. Up go the heads. Punched away by De Gea. Watkins' shot, I believe, is deflected and it should go out for another corner kick. See De Gea going up over McGinn there. De Gea trying to make a claim that he's being impeded, but always see a bit of a scrum right in front of the goalkeeper during corner kicks. It's a tactic of some teams. I think in particular this year I've seen Sheffield United try to crowd the goalkeeper. So here's Bertrand Traore from the far corner. He'll swing this one in. Nodded away at the near post by Rashford. Fred picks up the second ball. Good drive here by Fred. Rashford trying to get around the defender here, but Mings gets a good sliding challenge there to poke it away, and Rashford limping a little bit as I think might have gotten a bit of a clip on the foot there, but shouldn't be any worse for wear. Up go the heads here. It's Maguire going to win out there. United have settled it down. Roll to Shaw. Back to Fernandez. Fred. Bailly. Wan-Bissaka. Bissaka cuts it back. Looks into Rashford. Great stuff by Rashford here. Into Wan-Bissaka. Cuts it back. Pogba leaves it. Strike from Fred, and it's just over the bar. Oh, yo, what's up, Bruno? Did you change your name, or is this a different account? This is great stuff between Rashford and Wan-Bissaka. Look at that pass from Rashford. So patient there. Lays it for Wan-Bissaka. Pogba gets a call from Fred, I believe. It's probably the right decision from Pogba. It's going to be tough to strike it from where he was. Allows Fred to come on it from a better angle. He takes a whack at it, but that one will go just over the crossbar there. I think Martinez had it read the entire way. Got it. Well, I like the new account name there, Bruno. There were problems? Oh, that's unfortunate. El Ghazi gets a clip here from McTominay. Play allowed to continue, but no advantage deemed for Aston Villa. It's been called back for that step by McTominay. Yeah, I'm sorry to hear there were problems with your old account, but happy to see you have a new name, and you are back for our New Year's stream. Happy New Year's to you, Bruno. Hope you are enjoying your New Year day. Trying to add some party atmosphere with the hat and the rally monkey. The hat's, it's a struggle to keep it on. A set piece from Jack Grealish, but that one sails a little bit too high there. Not the best we've seen from Jack Grealish. Pretty easy catch for De Gea. Here comes Shaw motoring up the far touchline. He'll lay this one off for Pogba. Fernandez. Fred. Fernandez gets a little bit of a bump here from Douglas Luiz, but continues on. Bai plays it back into him. Fernandez's intended pass for Wan-Bissaka was a little bit short there. Target intercepted it and tries to clear it away. It's blocked off of Wan-Bissaka for another throw. Did you have a good New Year's Eve, Bruno? Do anything fun? Or I guess I'll call you the ultimate god from now on. Unless you'd like to still be called Bruno. Pogba gets called for a small little foul here on Douglas Luiz. McGinn swings it back. Comes all the way across to Konsa. Now back to Tyrone Mings. There's Target. Bit of a hold here by McTominay on Grealish. You can see how tight the United holding midfielders are trying to stay to Jack Grealish. Don't want to give him any time or space with the ball at his feet. Jack Grealish can be a bit of a wizard when he does have the space and time. Such a dangerous player for Aston Villa. And here he is again in the near corner up against Bai. Slides it into El Ghazi. McGinn gonna loft one to the back post. Open is Watkins. Just a little bit long for him. He'll keep it in play though. Now Cash holding off Fernandez. Douglas Luiz swinging one in. That one a little bit too far, and Wan-Bissaka will just skew that one away. It'll be a corner kick to Aston Villa. And Villa have grown into this game. It was a lot of United pressure in the early going, but they have had the better of possession in the last couple minutes. So will be a corner from Grealish. Near corner. Should be an in-swinger here. See Mings and Konsa at the back post. Now a bit of a shift here for Aston Villa as the corner's taken. Headed away by McTominay. Top of the box here is Luiz. He'll lay it out to Target, excuse me. Grealish. Traore swinging one in. Controlled here by McTominay, and United trying to play out, but Fred's pass a little bit poor for Pogba. It's taken away by Watkins. Driving is Luiz. Looking in behind. Great challenge by Maguire to cut that one out. McGinn. Target. Grealish. Not a lot of room to work here. He'll go inside to McGinn. El Ghazi onto his right. Still El Ghazi here. Finally gets crowded out by McTominay. Pogba moves it away to Martial. He's trying to outpace Cash here, but is forced to cut it back. Waits for the supporting run. He'll lay it to Pogba. Pogba switching play here. It's a little bit short for Fernandez, but it looks like Grealish will actually come away with the second ball. He tries to play Watkins in, but Bai is alert to that one. He'll knock it out for a throw-in. So here is Target. Mings. Konsa. I may have to turn the heat up in my apartment, guys. I'm cold in my room, man. It was snowing a little bit earlier today, and then it turned into rain, but it's cold today. Here's Mings slinging one forward. This one stays in play here. Good ball by Mings. It's troublesome for United's defense, but Maguire does pretty well handling that one. Good settle here by Mings. He'll roll it to Grealish. That one is McGinn, and Mings not quite on the same page as Mings was trying to retreat to his defensive position. McGinn was looking to play him back. Cheers, guys. Happy New Year once again. McGinn turning away from Fernandez here. El Ghazi. Grealish looking in behind for El Ghazi. Cross from him. Blocked away by Fred, collected by McTominay. He can't escape Grealish, though, and Aston Villa continue the pressure. Certainly the side in the ascendancy in the last 4 or 5 minutes. Watkins. Oh, and that's a miscommunication between him and Traore. Gives it away to United, and the pressure valve has been burst there by a bit of a mistake Good sliding challenge by Target. Intercepts McTominay's pass, but another good sliding challenge from Wan-Bissaka. Pokes it off of him. Here's Douglas Luiz taking it back. Villa can come once again. As we mentioned, they've been growing into this one, getting stronger and stronger as the games progress. Their possession has been very solid in the last 6 or 7 minutes. Mings. Luiz. Ah! Konsa. Martinez. Mings. Target. Good stuff here between Target and Mings, getting away from the United pressure. Grealish. Grealish rolls it out to Cash. Cash wants a deep cross, but sort of runs out of time and space. He'll roll it back to Grealish. McGinn. Traore. Cash. Swinging one in. Good stuff by Baye as Watkins was right behind him. Diving header there from Baye to clear that one away. This is a very nice ball from Matty Cash here. Gets over the first man, troubles Baye. He knows Watkins is right on his back shoulder. But makes no mistake here. Very solid defending. Does concede a corner though. Villa are setting up for that. See, it's cold in England as well. Player's breath popping up on the camera as Martial heads away at the near post. Grealish. Traore. Deep cross with the left. Back post is Pogba doing well on his defensive duties. He flicks that one away. Once again, Watkins was lurking there. Here's Pogba. Long ball over top. Oh, wow. Bit of a miscommunication here between a couple of Villa players, but Emi Martinez comes way off his line there and very decisive headed clearance there from the goalkeeper. Once again, Villa putting the pressure onto United here. McGinn. Oh, here's a good tackle by Pogba. Blocks that pass away. Now Rashford going to drive forward into the space abandoned by Target. Douglas Luiz has gone down in midfield. Rashford carrying on here. Sets himself. Wants to strike. It's blocked by Mings. Fred. Out to Fernandez. Pogba striking and it's wide. Good chance from United here. Excellent passing. Good dribbling by Rashford as well. And the chance for Pogba not perfect here. We'll take a look at the replay as Fred lays this one to Fernandez. Fernandez sees Pogba, goes short here, gets that snapshot. In the end, it's not that close from Pogba. But I got to say, even though it is still 0-0, and we just saw a 0-0 match before this, or a 1-0 match between West Ham and Everton before this one, I got to say, this one just feels a lot different than the one earlier. It just felt like nothing was going to happen in that earlier match. The energy in the play at the moment feels like something is coming from one of these two teams. Aston Villa seems the more likely at the moment, but United have had moments like the one we just saw where they look threatening as well. It's Watkins looking for some space. Bit of a clash there with Fred, but play allowed to continue. Cash. Well defended here by Pogba. It's been rolled back to Douglas Luiz. Mings. Swung out to Target. Back to Mings. Now launched forward here. Yeah, that was a good save by Martinez. The one on Martial shot. Yeah, it was a good save. Got himself there really pretty quickly. Here's Shaw with the throw-in on the far side. Bit of a breather here in the 27th minute. First time we've seen the ball cross the line in a while for any sort of set piece. The set piece from United, not able to keep possession there off Shaw's throw. It's taken away. Now battling for it here in midfield are both teams. It comes away with Pogba. Swung over to McTominay. Has a lot of room to work here, does McTominay. He drives forward. Looks for a pass into Martial, but think Martial didn't quite expect McTominay to play that aggressive of a pass. He's gotten it back, though. Tries to beat Cash there, but loses out. Traore. It's a sliced toe poke clearance there. Only halfway away as Wan-Bissaka collects it. McTominay loses control briefly, but gets it back. It's Wan-Bissaka. Trying to find some space here. About 3 United players. Now it's played on the channel for Fernandez. He cuts back, loses his footing briefly, and is bowled over by Luis. That looked like good defending to my eyes, despite Fernandez claiming a free kick. Looking over the top, here's McGinn, but that one headed down very well by Eric Bailly and collected by McTominay. Now a little bit of pressure here for United as they have forced Villa back into their own half. Fred. Pogba. That one dummied by Rashford. Over to Fernandez. He gets a cross away. That's blocked by Mings. Fred will collect it. Pressure still on here from United. Over to Bailly. McTominay. Fred. Slide right into Pogba. Back to Fred. Good combination here. Beautiful play by United. Pogba in the box looking for the cross. It comes off of Cash for a corner. And very nice play here from United in the build-up. One-touch passing all around the top of the box. Gets them entry, but in the end, good enough defending from Cash. Forces that one behind for a United corner. Sorry, I'll try to put the hat on later, but it's so hard to keep on with the headset of here. I just can't. I want to wear it, but it just won't stay on. It's getting obnoxious. Okay, that's not bad. I'll try it here for a second. Here's Shaw. He'll swing a corner in. Up go the heads. That one's target swung away. And Pogba's actually down inside the box here. So the first stoppage we'll have in a while as Pogba's holding his face. May just have caught an arm there from target as he was right in front of Pogba when he headed that one away. Yeah, there's a little bit of blood in Pogba's mouth here. Might have just caught a shoulder or an arm from target. So we see it's actually Mings gets an arm across there. Yeah, there's a lot to not like about the way Pogba plays and the way that United tries to use him. Pogba is a long conversation, I think, because it's very interesting how things developed in his career and the choices that he's made. I mean, obviously, I think his ceiling, Bruno, is incredible. I think he still has a huge ceiling. He's still very young. I mean, what, 25, 26 at the time, at the moment? I'm not exactly sure. But yeah, there's no denying that this season and last season, he just can't find that form. And I think it's a combination of maybe lack of motivation, maybe lack of chemistry, maybe a decline, right? There's a lot of those things. But yeah, I mean, the 90 million price tag makes it feel a lot worse, obviously. I mean, at the time, that was probably the price, though. He was incredible with Juventus for multiple seasons. And yeah, just didn't translate. At least not yet, and probably won't, considering what his agent has been talking about in the media. It's likely that this is Pogba's last season with United, and I think, as Bruno's mentioned here, you can see some of the sentiment from United fans will probably be good riddance. There's Mings looking forward here. That pass deflected by Rashford, collected by Martial. Fernandez swinging one forward, but blocked off there a bit is Pogba. Pogba, you can see, is indicating towards Michael Oliver that Matty Cash was sort of impeding his progress in his run on purpose, which I think he was, but that call is essentially non-existent in modern football, I would say. Unless it's like super obvious. Martinez will swing it forward. Up go the heads. That one bouncing around, and it's McGinn to settle it down. Oh yeah, the Kepa one's even worse. That one we'll have a conversation about that. Here's Traore bouncing this one off Maguire. Next dead ball, I'll talk about that one. That's a fun one. Shaw. Pogba swings one forward. That's a poor pass there from Pogba, not up to his usual standard of long passing. This one moved out to El Ghazi, gets the overlap from Target. Target lays one forward. It's a great ball for Watkins. Plays it across the face of goal, but Maguire able to get there before Traore. Here's a strike from El Ghazi, blocked by McTominay. Ball still in play here. Target swinging one in. Back post here, and it's Shaw dealing with that one, putting it behind for a corner. Yeah, I can't. Yeah, Bruno, that one was really bad by Chelsea. And in particular, it's for a goalkeeper. And that's the big question mark, is right. Like, goalkeepers are very important, and having a solid one you can rely on is not something to be undervalued. And I think Liverpool are a prime example of that, obviously, with their Champions League being basically lost by an individual player, which is really rare to say, but Mignolet essentially lost them that Champions League final against Real Madrid. We'll hold on here for the corner kick, and then I'll get back on my point. Outswinging corner from the far side. It's driven by Jack Grealish towards the back post. Konsa gets a header up, but Bailly is there for the second one. Konsa will settle it. Konsa. Oh, great defending here by Pogba. Just pokes that one right off of Konsa's foot. Completely clean there. And now United able to clear it half away. Target goes up and wins the header here. Still bouncing around midfield. Finally settled by Luiz. As Grealish is bowled over here by McTominay. Yeah, and so, Alisson was signed for $70 million by Liverpool. And even that is quite a hefty fee for a goalkeeper. Rarely happens. United signed De Gea for about $30 million when he was young. And so, goalkeepers can be worth money, but they're not worth $95 million. And I think that's something a lot of pundits were worried about. And I think in general, having a price for that goalkeeper is a really bad thing, particularly if they are young and unproven. Like, Alisson was a kind of a known quantity, as Cash is robbed of possession here by Maguire. Like Alisson, people like Liverpool knew that they were getting a reliable goalkeeper in Alisson. And so they said, screw it, we'll spend $70 million on him because he'll fix the one problem we have. And it worked. But Kepa was, 21 when they signed him for $95 million? And there's just no way you can convince me that a keeper that's played, 3 seasons professionally as a starter, no matter how athletic he is worth $95 million, because he hasn't proven he's steady yet. It just is not the same thing. I mean, if people remember, I don't know if you remember, Bruno, but De Gea, for his first couple seasons when he started for us when he was young, he was not very good. There were a lot of questions about his aerial ability, his decision making was poor. He gave up a lot of bad goals. And third season, as he got his feet settled and figured out got his confidence, all of a sudden he was the best goalkeeper in the world. But that's right. And then he became a proven quantity. And it's at that point that you say, oh, De Gea might be worth $95 million, not when De Gea was 21, just like Kepa was. So yeah, I completely agree with you that there's no way Kepa was worth $95 million. Here's Maguire. Still no goals here in this match. A lot of pressure from either side, and have barely had a moment to rest, as the ball has almost never left the pitch here between these two sides. United pinging it around the near side before switching play through Bailly here. And yeah, Operation Premier League title is a go, man. We're in it. A win here today, and Manchester United are level with Liverpool on 33 points after 16 matches. Good ball into the feet of Fernandes. He's going to strike this one, and it's wide. And I think that one was healthily wide, unfortunately. You can see Fernandes a little disappointed with himself. Fernandes gets some time here, and yeah, he just doesn't quite curl that one enough. It's a great first touch from Fernandes. He's aiming for that far corner, but you can see he just doesn't get a lot of curve on it. It's more driven than he would have liked, and at the end of the day, pretty comfortable there, I think, for Martinez. Unfortunate there for Fernandes. As you see here on the screen, 18 goals, 14 assists in 29 Premier League appearances. That is absolutely insane. That is an absurd return. Since being signed last January was Bruno Fernandes. And it's those kind of chances that we normally see him score from. So this one knocked out a play here for an Aston Villa throw on the near side. It's Target stepping up to take this one. Good defending here from Fred on McGinn, but the clearance from Bailly comes straight to Luiz. He rolls one back to Grealish here. Grealish cutting inside. Wants a cross. Instead, he'll just switch play over to Douglas Luiz. Watkins trying to get some support here from Traore. He will give it to Traore. Make a run inside the box. Traore trying to hold off Shaw. Driving past Shaw. He goes down to the box and it's a goal kick? Oh, it's actually a free kick outside the box, and this may be reviewed here. I don't think there's any contact there. Yeah, this is... So Shaw pulls away from the challenge here on the edge of the box. I think if it is a foul, it is correct by Oliver to say it's outside the box. But I gotta say, it didn't look like much of a foul to me. I think Shaw's a little unfortunate there. But it will be a free kick nonetheless here for Aston Villa right from the edge, left edge of the box here. Grealish and Traore standing over it. Traore swinging. Oh, wow. That was not very good there from Bertrand Traore. I think he might have been able to... I think he might have been trying to shoot that one into the far corner, but he absolutely skied the cross and completely wasted opportunity there from Aston Villa's. That shot or cross or whatever it was from Bertrand Traore getting nowhere near what he wanted. De Gea forced into an early clearance here by some good pressure by Villa. Ball settled down by Pogba, who's out-dueled McGinn very well here. Great play here from United as Wan-Bissaka streaks forward. Continuing his run, he'll get a cross away. Headed away by Mings, and it's in! Anthony Martial has given United the lead in the 39th minute of play! And I don't know if that bounced off of Mings and then off of Martial, but nevertheless, it's ended up in the back of Emi Martinez's net, and United have taken the lead here against Aston Villa late in the first half. It's another great combination from United. Look at how quickly they get up the field here. Pogba is brilliant here in midfield, out-dueling McGinn for possession. A little flick on from Rashford puts Wan-Bissaka in behind target. He gets a cross away, and yes, this is unreal. It comes off of Tyrone Mings. It flicks off of Tyrone Mings' head, hits Martial's head, and goes into the net. Martial just in the right place here. I don't think Tyrone Mings gets a lot on this. Yeah, it might skim off his head, but he just sort of misses the header, and Martial is there to pounce on the opportunity. So Martial, who has been getting some criticism from media and people in the United community for struggling to score goals in his last few matches, is the man to break the deadlock here today. In the 39th minute of play, he gives United that 1-goal lead, and should results hold here, once again, United would be joint top with Liverpool at the head of the Premier League table, only behind on goal differential 16 games into the season. So United now building off this 1-goal lead. Good pass into the feet of McTominay. Oh, that's poor from McTominay. Flat pass taken away by El Ghazi. Plays in Grealish here. Bailly's here to defend him. Grealish wants a passing angle here. Cutting inside of Bailly. There's a lot of players around him. Gets bundled over here by McTominay, who's frustrated, but I think that's the right call there from Michael Oliver. So Aston Villa will set up for this free kick. It's Traore standing over it, and he'll be hoping to get a better delivery than the one he had a couple minutes ago. It is a slightly better delivery, but headed away by Bailly. Luiz. Cash back to target. He'll lay it off here to Luiz. He plays it into the feet of El Ghazi. Good first time pass from El Ghazi. Picks out Grealish. El Ghazi again. Defended by Fernandez is Grealish. Now has some help with Wan-Bissaka. El Ghazi looks for Grealish, but it deflects off of McTominay for another Aston Villa corner. These I should play these on the table for every like Man United corner, like a drum roll. It's like maybe not. I'm just trolling. Here's Traore swinging the corner in. Good defending by Pogba at the back post. Heads that one away. It's collected by Target. Here is Target. He'll clip one into the box. Headed away by Fernandez. Clearance completed by Martial. But Villa will collect possession once again. It's Grealish. We'll swing one all the way back to Matty Cash. Absolutely drilled that into Matty Cash's feet. Good touch there by Cash. Luiz going to drive one forward, but a little bit too central here. Wan-Bissaka watching this one well. Bounces it off of El Ghazi. It'll be a goal kick to United. Just a minute and a half away from the end of regulation here in the first half. United trying to hold on here until they can get into the halftime whistle. Of course, as we saw from the goal, any chance for United, any amount of space afforded them by Aston Villa can turn into a ball in the back of their own net. United have had streaky spouts of possession in this match, but have looked very effective when coming forward. And here's another chance to do so as Wan-Bissaka takes this one away from El Ghazi. Rashford driving down the near touchline here. He's going to look in the channel for Wan-Bissaka, but overplays that pass a little bit. Martinez comes out to collect that one before Wan-Bissaka can arrive. Martinez's punt actually stepped outside the box a little bit there, but I don't think anyone cares about that. Good header down by McTominay into Rashford. He's tripped up from behind here by Grealish. Will just be helped to his feet by Jack Grealish. English teammates here, of course. Although Jack Grealish has not gotten a lot of time for the English national team, much to a lot of supporters and English media's chagrin. Gareth Southgate often preferring Mason Mount to him. And to this particular broadcaster's eyes, it raises some question marks. 2 minutes of stoppage time allotted here at the end of the first half. Good header down by Rashford into Fernandez. He tries to play it back into Rashford's path, but it's good defending by Mings to block that one away. Fernandez asking for some support from McTominay. He'll throw it back to Wan-Bissaka though. Good work here by Wan-Bissaka. Escapes the challenge of El Ghazi. Fred swinging it out to Shaw. Shaw into the feet of Martial. Lays it for Shaw. It's a little bit short there, and Cash does well to clear that one away and gets bundled over here by Shaw, who, quick to apologize here, wants to help Cash up. And will help Matty Cash up. Yeah, just a little bit late there with Shaw and couldn't slow his run down enough. Clash of bodies there with Cash. Just a minute remaining in stoppage time here. We'll likely head into halftime with the score as it is. Just a throw from Cash. Maguire up well there, heads it forward to Martial, who's trying to hold off a couple challenges, gets it over to McTominay, whose touch is a little bit loose there. Comes all the way back to Wan-Bissaka, who lays it for Bailly. He'll step forward as we just about to reach that 47th minute of play. Fred slings it out to Shaw. Good combination here once again by United. Shaw's bursting in behind. Traore falls over. Shaw's inside the box. His cross deflected away. And the corner not going to be allowed to be taken here. We have reached halftime in this one. And through Anthony Martial, United find themselves in the lead here at halftime. 1-0 over for Aston Villa. So thank you so far for tuning in. Hope you've enjoyed that first half. It's a good match, guys. There's a lot of energy going on. I think United are probably good for their lead, but it's close. Villa have played well, and United will have to be sharp to keep the lead or extend it in the second half. But fun stuff. Good play all around. I'm really enjoying watching this match. I hope you guys are as well. And I don't know. I hope you guys are enjoying the sort of fresh spirit of 2021. I don't know. I've been feeling very energetic all day. It's just felt like a good day, you know? Maybe some people are hungover. I don't know, but it feels like a fresh day. It feels good. I've been excited for this game all day. Very happy that you guys have joined, and I hope you're enjoying it so far. We can talk about a couple points. I actually don't even want to take a break. I'm feeling good. So let's take a look at how some of this is playing out. I think so. Aston Villa have had good possession. I've liked the way they've played in possession. They haven't generated a lot of danger, and I think a lot of it is because Grealish is playing centrally, and I have to say I think Ole's selection has worked out for him so far. I'll give him credit this time. Usually I'm a little critical of Ole's selection because oftentimes I think it's not great. I think it's pretty good today. He's picked the double defensive pivot in McTominay and Fred to play at the base of midfield. He's moved Pogba out to the left. And I think it has removed some, threat in behind on the left for sure, because Pogba is not someone like Rashford who will drive in behind, make runs into channels that often. He's more looking to pick up possession between the lines, move inside to try to get it past the feet. However, what it's doing is it's allowing them to collapse on Grealish, right? And I think they knew that Grealish would be playing centrally because Villa have been playing that way for the last 3 matches and doing so very successfully. They've been very good with Grealish in the center and El Ghazi on the left. And McTominay and Fred are just all over Grealish. I mean, like glue. Like whatever side he's on, one of them is basically being asked to sacrifice their positioning a little bit to mark this guy. Don't let him turn. Don't let him have space to cross. Just don't let him do much. And it's working. It's slowing him down. And so that would require the other Villa players to kind of step up. And it just hasn't quite happened. In particular, Watkins has been a little quiet. He is the kind of player that relies a little more on service. His striking style is more service into him than someone like maybe like Bobby Firmino, who's going to drop deep. Harry Kane drops deep a lot. Watkins doesn't do that often. You've seen him crop up wide a couple times, but rarely will he drop deeper than, say, Grealish, right, to try to connect possession. And so he's been very quiet because he just hasn't had a lot of options. And the other thing that has been successful is with Pogba on the left, and this is something that, as kind of Bruno was alluding to with some of the opinions about Pogba, sometimes Pogba does not do his defensive duties. He just doesn't want to do them. It's just the way it is. He's doing them today. He has tracked back on that left-hand side a lot, and it has reduced a lot of the overlap potential for Villa. And they attack very successfully down the right. I think they attack more successfully down the right than the left. Matty Cash has been really good this year at overlapping, crossing. Bertrand Traore has been very effective in his last few matches, and I think was a little nerves that maybe Luke Shaw would get overwhelmed, but Pogba is tracking on that side. You can see him getting headers at the back post. He's there supporting Shaw, and they're really trying to slow that side down, and I think it's working. El Ghazi gets left a little bit on the left because Target he's a really good set piece taker, but he doesn't overlap quite like Cash does. You can see there's a cross happening from Cash early on in the match where McGinn gets a shot on target. That's some more to the dynamic side for Villa's attack. Target likes to cross in from deep, and so he doesn't overlap El Ghazi as much, so they don't need that much help, on that side. And so they put Rashford out there, and that allows Rashford to maybe stay a little higher and see if he can cheat for a run in the channel, a combination play, whatever. And doesn't have as much defensive responsibility as Pogba does. And so assuming that Pogba continues his defensive responsibility, well, this is working out exactly like I think Solskjaer would have wanted in his selection. They're slowing Grealish down. They're slowing down the overlap on the right-hand side, and they're trying to funnel Villa out to the left where they'll either play deep crosses into Maguire, and into Wan-Bissaka, who is their best defender. So I think it's working very well for United. We'll see what Villa does about it. I'm interested to see how they'll adjust, because they need to get Grealish kind of out of this area where he's just being crowded. He needs to either come deeper to drag one of them away. Maybe he needs to interchange with El Ghazi a little bit to try to make some sort of danger on the left. But it's just been too hard for him to find space. We'll see what they can do. You know, if there is a change, I would expect maybe El Ghazi to come off later in the second half, move Grealish back out to the left, see if he can get some success against Wan-Bissaka. Or you could even try to sub Traore, move Grealish to the right, and see if he could have some fun against Shaw, and try to put someone on the left. Those are kind of your options if you're Dean Smith, but United will love where they are. They have their goal. They have looked sharp on the counterattack. They've looked decently sharp in possession when they do have it. It's not like they have been shorn of possession or like sitting back or anything. I think there have been longer spells in which Villa have had the ball, but United have had their spells, right? And I think they've had the ball just as much or a little bit more than Villa total. It's just the times in which Villa have had the ball have been more controlled and like longer. But United will be thrilled. They have their goal. They've looked good on the counterattack. They can keep playing essentially the same way, and I think it's working for them. And if things change or, side shift, they can shift Pogba and Rashford and just do the same thing, because Rashford normally plays on the left. So it looks good for United right now, and I think if they keep playing the way they do, they've looked sharp again. They look like they have energy. They've passed well. I mean, this looks very good for them. So I would look to Aston Villa to try to make changes, because I think Aston Villa have played well, but not really in the final third. They haven't found a way to sort of break down what United have set up just yet. And United have had the success breaking down what Villa has, because when Cash or Target has made an overlapping run or has pushed forward to try to get across while they're in possession, when they turn them over, there's space in behind. We've seen Wan-Bissaka and Rashford in behind the right back multiple times with Mings having to come over. They've played balls behind him. They've played balls across. Martial's been getting service into feet. And I think Pogba has offered a good valve of distribution for them on the left-hand side. He's not making runs in behind, so there's no real threat of overlap on the left-hand side, but he is giving them a possession valve. And that's why you see a lot of these little combinations around the top of the box. That's why you see so many United shirts in there around the top of the box, and you can crowd that out, and that's happened at certain occasions, but it allows United to move up the field and keep pressure on Villa. So they've sacked kind of going out the left-hand side of the pitch for some more presence in the middle and presence down the right when they can find the gap in behind, and I think it's worked very well for them. But let me know what you guys think in chat. If you have any opinions on the match or players or whatnot or score predictions. And I'm sorry if I'm kind of rambling here, but like I said, I'm feeling good. I've got some energy today. Like, this is a good match. I'm enjoying it. Happy about the new year. I hope you all are too. But yeah, it's a fun one. I have this stupid hat on it. It's great. I can't keep it on, but I have it on sometimes. Looks like they're looking over the highlights from this morning's game at the moment, which there aren't many, guys. Even the goal by Souček was a shot that was deflected into Souček's path that he like nodded into the goal. But I will say, at the very least, Moyes started Said Benrahma today, so a slightly attacking lineup for him, and I'll give him some credit for that, because he just does not like doing that. He is such a defensive manager, man. If you're listening and you're in our fantasy league, we talked about that on the podcast. Moyes is just so defensive, man. It gets so frustrating sometimes. All right, let's see. Should we any YouTube videos that people want to see? I could pull something up. I think we have one more commercial break, so it's not that much time. But I guess, yeah, in the future, I could just like pull up some YouTube videos or like highlight reels or something. Maybe like a Tifo Tactics video would be like a good one. If you guys have ever seen Tifo Tactics, they talk about like a lot of good topics. I think they just put out a video recently that was like really good. Yeah. Sorry, I was... I like posted a bunch of stuff in the wrong chat this morning, and so the chat is jokingly worried about me. I like posted because I've been having a conversation with my friend Brad. He a couple times, like he's only tuned in to the channel like once or twice, and both times that he's tuned into the channel, I've gotten the match prediction right. Can't remember. I think it was Liverpool Tottenham. I got it right. And then I can't remember what the other score prediction I got right was. It might have been United's against someone, but that's the only two times he tuned in. So he's been like making the joke that I'm like his prophet for like sports gambling. And so I've just been like peppering him now with like every prediction I make for the matches I cast, as like kind of a joke. Cause like I have missed plenty of predictions. I am like no prophet whatsoever, not even close, but it's just been a funny coincidence that the only two times he's tuned in, I've just gotten it right. So I posted that in the wrong chat this morning, and I didn't want to be like obnoxious, like, oh, you know, here's this prediction and here's the channel and whatever. So I just deleted it all. What's up, Dinopause? How you doing? What's with the hat? I just decided to. We're celebrating. It's the new year, Irene. So we're wearing a hat. It's a stupid hat. There is a funny story behind this hat, and I wish that Alec Magdaleno was in our chat because he would get a kick out of this. But this hat is some crappy like wireframe hat that I got at a bar in Granada called La Chupateria when I was studying abroad in Morocco. And like 10 people from our study abroad went to this bar, and they had a menu of like 100 shots, and it was divided into 3 sections with like the left was like shots with not a lot of alcohol, and they were all €1, and then a middle with like a decent amount of alcohol, and they were €2, and then a third one with like a lot of alcohol, and they were €3, and they all had like little mixer, you know, like the left would be like a raspberry vodka shot or something like that. But like €1, €2, and €3, like pretty cheap for shots. You know, you can get them for like $5 here in America, and like euro to dollar conversion is usually not super great, but you know, $3.50 for a shot's like not bad at all. I did get some nice leather jackets in Morocco. That's a story for another time. Yeah, so 10 of us went to this bar, and we all collectively spent like, I think it was like €500 that night on just like shots. And every time you got a shot, you got like a bunch of tickets for your shot. And so we used the shots on this hat and one other thing that I'm not going to mention on stream. So this hat holds some, it's a dumb hat, but it holds some like good memories for me. So if you're ever in Granada, Spain, hit up La Chupateria. It's a great place. Absolutely fantastic. And if you ever do go to Granada, anyone out there, let me know and I'll come with you because I love that city. It's fantastic. I just can't keep it on my head, Dinopause. It just keeps popping off because of my headphones. I can't do it. I'll give you here. I'll tell you what. I'll give you 3 guesses. I'll give you 3 guesses in chat what the other thing was that we spent the tickets on. But you're not allowed to text Alec. If I will text Alec, and if I found out that you asked him, because he knows the answer. But just put 3 guesses in chat, and if you get it within 3 guesses, I will tell you. If not, you'll have to wait for another day. It's some sort of apparel. It's a clothing item. That's the only hint I'll give. All right, let's see what you got. All right, there. Yeah, see, I thought you might. Tell Kyle I appreciate it. I appreciate the commitment to the gambit. I'm giving you a chance here, Irene. I'm trying to make this fun. Don't go looking for the information. Take your guesses. Did you texted that okay, that is what it is. I feel like you texted Alec, but this could just be a coincidence, but you nailed it. That's exactly what it was. Wow, all of that build up and drama, and she just nails it on the first guess. That's very anticlimactic. I feel like that's like impressive, but now it's all anticlimactic. I wanted you to like get it wrong at least once or twice. Yep, that's exactly what it was. A Chupateria branded thong. Like I said, we'd taken a lot of shots that night, guys. A lot. I mean, I guess that's fair. That hint was probably too good. I probably should have said something like, yeah, I don't know. I should have given a more vague hint. There are other clothing items that you wouldn't want to say out loud, probably. That is an Angel's Rally Monkey, Irene. That is exactly what that is. I at the start of the stream, I told everyone, I was like, anyone from Southern California might recognize this one. I've had this little guy for many years. He's been a good partner to me. Been hanging on my door, but I've had to take him off recently because Luca tries to bite him at every single opportunity. The hanging legs, just like anytime he sees it, she's just like, I just want to bite this shit and like tear it off. I'm like, no, you will not harm my monkey. Isn't he adorable? Look at him. He's so cute. But here's the real question. Is he cuter than this watermelon? Or this hedgehog? Do you know the voice of Ahsoka is Ashley? Wait, no way. Is that real? His wife's a voice actor? I'm gonna look this up. That'd be crazy. I actually got a signature on a bat and a couple books from David Eckstein back in the day. Let me see. Ahsoka Tano. I mean, I believe you, but I'm going to look it up just because, like, I think it would be cool. Wow, she is. That's so cool. Is she like a voice actor, or did she just do that one role? Let me see. No, she is. She's a voice actor. Ashley Eckstein is an American actress, voice actress, fashion designer. She's best known for her voicing role of Ahsoka Tano in the Star Wars franchise. That's really cool. Where's Yori? You need to tag Dinopause. Tag Yori Ice. Yori Ice 1. Do an at Yori Ice 1 and resend that message. Here, I'll do it. My parents were huge David Eckstein fans back in the days. I want to make sure he sees this. He'll think that's hilarious. Well, I guess he doesn't really know who Ahsoka is, though. I know who Ahsoka is. I'll talk to him about it later. Never mind. I won't. It won't have as much significance for him as it did for me. Let's see. So, why she was a voice actor for only yesterday in the English dub. Okay. Sydney White, Alice Upside Down. Doesn't have a ton of, let's see, television work. 2020 She-Ra. So she did the updated She-Ra, Star Wars Rebels, Ultimate Spider-Man. Any video games? Yeah, what do we got? The last thing she did was in 2015. Mostly just Star Wars stuff. Interesting. Oh, cool. I have learned something today. Thank you, Irene. Where is this match not starting? What the heck's going on? I feel like I have just missed it. It should have started by now. Oh, it has started by now. Good Lord. We're 5 minutes in. Sorry about that, guys. I guess my stream just stopped loading. Yeah, same here. All right, we just got done seeing a pretty good chance for Villa here as Traore drove at Luke Shaw here. Left one off for Cash, who took a shot. Yeah, sorry about that, Bruno. I was like, what's going on here? Why is this not loading? You're like, we should have definitely started the match already. Here's Grealish. Clipping one into the back post. Watkins gets the header. What a save from David De Gea. Oh, no, it's not your fault at all. No, it's not your fault, Irene. It was so I have it on a different screen, and usually it just loads, but for some reason the feed just wasn't loading, and I was just like, okay, this match definitely should have started. I just yeah. This is a great save from De Gea. Good layoff here for El Ghazi into Grealish. He's on sides. Gets it onto his right foot here, waits for it, gets a good clip ball to the back post, and Watkins gets behind Maguire. Good header towards the back post, and De Gea just jumps up and claws that one away. Seems like it's been a good start to the second half here for Villa. United have cleared the corner away, though. Goes back over to Grealish. That one just going to sail out of play off the head of Bruno Fernandes. Fortunately, we haven't missed any goals, so that's at least a good thing. Ooh, that one just kept in there by Matty Cash. Good sliding challenge by him, but it has been turned over. Oh, here's United. A lot of space here for Fernandes down the near touchline. Steadies himself, looking for the right cross here. Good slotted ball, but better defending here by Mings. Collected by Rashford. And he will be tackled away by John McGinn. Good defending at the end of the day there by Aston Villa, but another opportunity on the break there for United as Fernandes found so much space there, and Fred will take this one away from Villa. Grealish is frustrated, but not going to get anything from Michael Oliver. Here's Fernandes again. Rashford, Fernandes. Rashford looked like he was about to strike it, opted not to. McTominay. Shaw. Fernandes lays it back into Shaw. A little late getting there as Cash gets the cross away. Initial header by Mings. Second header by Luiz to clear the danger. And good work here by Villa as it's come out to Traore. Now Grealish trying to hold off Fernandes. Great pass there by Traore. A ton of space for Grealish here. He's going to look over the top. What a ball for Watkins who settles it. Shot here by El Ghazi and it goes over the top. End-to-end stuff here between United and Aston Villa. That was brilliant attacking there by Villa. Brilliant pass by Traore into the path of Grealish. Look at this ball from Grealish. Just floated so beautifully into the path of El Ghazi and Watkins. Watkins' touch kind of settles itself for El Ghazi to have a strike. He tries to get his outside of the boot on it to get it goalwards, but it just carries over the crossbar and a little bit wide. Very good counter there by Aston Villa. They've looked sharp to start the second half. Here's Wan-Bissaka. That's a poor pass up the line, intercepted by Target. Rashford loses out to Target as well. McTominay gets away with one, I think, on Grealish, and now United have it again. Rashford tries to switch play, but poor pass there is easily intercepted by Konsa. Here comes Grealish. Gets around McTominay, gets it back. He's bursting into the United box, but Fred is there to take that one away, and the offsides flag has come up as, oh boy, McGinn just took a bad challenge from Bailly. And the United player is going to claim this shouldn't be a yellow card because it came after the whistle, but Bailly had already thrown himself at the ball, and he will receive a yellow card here. Yeah, this was a very aggressive challenge from Bailly. VAR taking a look at this one, actually. Nope, nothing doing here. Just a yellow card for Bailly. As we take a look at the replay, see this touch gets away from him as he takes it away from Douglas Luiz. He goes sliding in here. Ooh, it's not a great challenge. The left foot stays up there, clips into the right leg of John McGinn. So he will get that yellow card, and United actually coming away with it here in a good attack. It's Rashford on the right side, cutting onto his left, fakes the strike, into the box, he strikes it, and right at Martinez. What an attack from Rashford there. The hesitation on a couple of these strikes absolutely duping some of the Aston Villa defenders. In the end, he doesn't get a great strike on it as his weight is carrying him away from the strike. Oh, great touch by Douglas Luiz here. Dances away from the challenge from Fred, but the pass doesn't match the dribble there. You can see he's frustrated with himself as the start of that play was excellent. The second part of it, not so good. It's now Wan-Bissaka. Bailly, he'll drive forward here. Watkins going to give a little chase, but he's a little late to it. And Bailly still coming here. Picks up Pogba well. He'll shift it out to Fernandes. Shaw gets the overlap. Shaw gets around Cash, but the touch goes too far. And it will be Emi Martinez coming out to pick that one up. Good challenge here by Fernandes, though, takes it away from Traore. He'll clip one into the box. That one's a little high for Rashford. Caught by Martinez. Coming the other way here is El Ghazi. He'll be bundled over by 3 different United players. It's a free kick for Aston Villa. Tries to take it quickly here, but... oh, here it comes. McGinn picks out Grealish. He's open on the far side. Looks for the cross. Here's the chance at the back post for Traore. He shoots and it's in! Aston Villa level the match here in the 58th minute of play. And you have to say it probably has been coming here. Villa have been very good since the start of the half here. And a bit of a quick free kick takes United by surprise. Traore is at the back post to collect that one. And he finishes under De Gea's outstretched leg. It's 1-1. You can see here, El Ghazi wants to take a quick free kick. Wan-Bissaka initially blocks the first one. Michael Oliver allows it to be retaken. They take it quickly, does McGinn. It comes to Grealish, and what a ball from Grealish here. Look at the patience here from Jack Grealish. He holds it up. He waits. It comes all the way across the box. Traore is lurking at the back post, and he slides it underneath the legs of Maguire and David De Gea. Not a lot for De Gea to do. I think it was a good first touch by Traore. It's a solid finish, and we have an equalizer here from Aston Villa. Excellent match between these two sides today. Once again, it goes back to how it was at the beginning. United would go up to 31 points, remain in second place on this one. Villa would remain in 5th, getting 1 point, but There is still a ton of time for one of these teams to try to get the winner, and both teams have looked like they are capable of getting it. Bailly, slagging over to Fred. Fred. McGuire. McGuire will clip one to the near side here. Good ball from him out to Shaw. He lays it into the path of Pogba. Cross. Blocked here by Douglas Luiz. Cleared away as well. Good defending there by Luiz. A good run by Pogba once again. Well found by Luke Shaw. Good throw in once again to Pogba. He goes down inside the box. He's tripped and it's a penalty. United have a penalty here in the 60th minute of play. And what a match we have going on here. The excitement level has risen to fever pitch here, and it has climaxed at a penalty for Man United. You can see Pogba here holding off Douglas Luiz, and you have to say it looks to be a clear penalty. He's got his body in the right position. Douglas Luiz is behind him. He clearly clips the left leg here of Pogba, who goes to ground. I think Michael Oliver has this one right. I'm taking a look at it. Yeah, I mean, it's enough. You know, it's light contact from Luiz, but you can see Pogba's left foot hits Luiz, then hits Pogba's own leg, and that's what bowls him over. But it's enough to unbalance Pogba. I think this should stand. I don't think this is convincing enough to overturn. This is great work from Pogba. You can see him holding off Luiz, and Michael Oliver is standing right next to the foul. I just don't think... Yeah, the check's complete here. It's going to be a penalty for United. And the man of the hour as usual, it's Bruno Fernandes stepping up to take this for United. It is Fernandes' 11th penalty here this season. Can he put this one away? Fernandes versus Martinez. The whistle has blown. Here is Fernandes. Scores! Into the bottom left corner. It's a brilliant penalty from Fernandes, and United reclaim the lead here in the 62nd minute of play. Douglas Luiz still having some complaints here for Michael Oliver, but nothing he can do about it. And this is a great penalty from Fernandes. No hop used in this penalty. Mixes it up a little bit, and it's just a great penalty. Martinez guesses the right way. He gets close to it, but the ball is just buried in the bottom corner. There's no chance for any keeper to save that one. It's hit with pace. It's hit with power, and it is directly into the left-hand corner of the net. Great penalty from Fernandes. Excellent work from Pogba to draw it, and United have the lead back here. Just a couple minutes after they gave up the equalizer there to Bertrand Traoré. United player down on the pitch here. It is, I believe, Fred here. Now it's actually Bailly in some distress. See if he is okay to continue. Take a look here as he clears this one away. It's a little bump in the back here from Grealish as he's landing. It looks like he should be all right. Just holding the back of his neck. You'd be more worried if he was holding his leg on the landing. Didn't seem to be an awkward one, so should be able to carry on here if it gets a little bit of attention. I think Grealish a little bit bemused at the reaction from Bailly going over to say something, but was enough. Here's Grealish holding off McTominay. Gets it back to target. Slides this one over to Konsa. Now Cash. Bertrand Traoré. Traoré looks for a slip pass here. It's intercepted by Fred. United coming the other way. Here's Fernandes. Fernandes crossing that one blocked. Collected by Traoré. He's tripped up on the near touchline here. Free kick to Villa. You can see Nemanja Matic being prepared here to come on. Not sure exactly who he'll come on for. It may be Pogba, though. I'd be a little surprised. I think Pogba's been very good for United today. I think it'd be a little harsh on him to come off on 63 minutes. He's defended well, which I would imagine is the inspiration for the change here. The change is about to happen. And it's McTominay who will come off. A little surprised at that, too. If you want to be defensively sound, McTominay is usually your man, but maybe just feeling a niggle, maybe feeling a little tired, but McTominay will come off here. It'll be Matic coming on as Maguire wins this header from the goal kick. Fernandes going to look long early here towards Rashford. He's holding off Matt Targett, cuts it back. Cuts inside, has some space, shoots it right at Martinez. Rashford, another good attack from him. Just didn't get the strike correct there. Just kind of topped the ball a little bit here as he tried to swing his left foot through it. Target. This one deflected by Fred. Good defending once again by Fred. '65th minute of this one. United 2-1 lead here, back in that winning position that will take them to the top of the table. Traore swinging this one out to Grealish. Grealish driving forward, has the overlap of Cash. He'll clip one in, back post wide open. There's El Ghazi, and what a clearance by Aaron Wan-Bissaka. Huge intervention here by Wan-Bissaka. El Ghazi was in a perfect position to get on this cross. Look at the ball from Grealish here. It's beautifully weighted. El Ghazi is getting ready to take that one and put it into the back of the net. And Aaron Wan-Bissaka gets a leg in there at the last moment possible and knocks that one away. Now this poked off of Grealish by Fred. You can see how quickly things can be generated by Villa when you leave Jack Grealish open. Had 3, maybe 4 seconds of space there. That's it. And he just picks his head up and pulls a brilliant cross out of nothing. Here's Mings. Mings again. By driving this one forward. Martial trying to collect it. That one runs away from him. Douglas Luiz with it now. El Ghazi. Good ball from Target. He goes over here. Pretty clear foul here, I think, by Fred. Should be a free kick. It's a good ball in by Target. You can see El Ghazi is kind of getting crowded out here. Yeah, Fred just swings a leg at the ball here. It's a little late, a little clumsy. But definitely is a foul. It's the obligatory Sir Alex Ferguson shot comes in here. Of course, United scoring in the last match during what was traditionally called Fergie time. Stoppage time in a critical match against Wolves. So the ball swung in by Traore. Konsa held off here by Matic at the back post. And Rashford was the one grabbing the winner there in Fergie time in that last match. Now United leading once again here against Villa. Took the lead early. Gave up the equalizer and then were able to take it back through that penalty from Bruno Fernandes as Rashford's offsides here. So 68 minutes on the clock. United have made one change, bringing Matic on for McTominay. They just need to hold out for 20 more minutes to join Liverpool at the top of the table on 33 points and make my prediction for this match come true. Wan-Bissaka. Martial. Fred. Clipping one to the near side. Kind of splits the difference between Pogba and Shaw, but Pogba keeps it in. Comes into the feet of Rashford. Pogba. Matic. Maguire. Lay this one out to Wan-Bissaka. Fred's hauled down here, but his pass does connect, so play allowed to continue. Rashford going to look in the channel for Shaw. Gets around Cash. Foul will be called here on Shaw. A little bit of frustration from Shaw, but I'll take a look at the replay. I do think Shaw kind of hooked Matty Cash there with his left arm. Yeah, I think that's the right call. Here's Konsa clearing this one away. Shaw will just allow it to roll out of play. About to tick over to that 70-minute mark. So 20 left for United to hold this lead and join Liverpool at the top of the table. Make the old podcast between my roommate and our friend Ian Bergman, the Two Shades of Red podcast, come true. Connor, a big Liverpool fan. That's my roommate. My friend Ian Bergman, also a United fan. So we'll have Two Shades of Red at the top of the table. Fred, bit of a loose touch there. Watkins almost nips in to take it away, but it does trail all the way to Eric Bailly, who picks it up. He'll play it forward here. Rashford now has a couple supporting options, driving at Matt Target. Now gets a little bit of help from Douglas Luiz. Rashford does turn back. Lays it to Fred. And Fred has it poked off him. Good defending by McGinn. Grealish is upended here. Actually claimed that the ball was taken by Shaw. Good work there by Luke Shaw not to foul Jack Grealish. Martial driving forward. Gets around Cash. Strikes it. Saved by Martinez and cleared away by Luiz. That's a poor layoff by Luiz. It's taken by Pogba. Fred. Fernandes again. Matic. Shaw under pressure here from Traore. He'll be forced backwards, and the pressure goes a little bit from United's attack, but another excellent opportunity. Martial showing some real drive on that effort. Pushing it past Konsa, getting a good left-footed strike away. Martinez equal to that one, though. Wan-Bissaka shifts right by Ollie Watkins. Excellent stuff there. Fernandes taking his time. He's going to lay this one off. Matic. Bit of a short pass there from Matic, but a couple good passes from United before Cash breaks it up. It's Traore coming away. Ooh, nutmeg by Traore, but it just runs a little bit too far for him. He wins it back off Fred, though. Continues his run. Traore lays it out to El Ghazi. El Ghazi taking a strike, blocked away by De Gea. Good goalkeeping by De Gea. Good attacking by El Ghazi. Just like at the other end with Martial. Now Pogba looking in behind for Rashford. Out comes Martinez, and he takes it away from Rashford, who is offsides. El Ghazi driving again here. Play allowed to continue as Villa had the ball when the flag went up against Rashford due to that good goalkeeping by Emiliano Martinez. Back heel here to Watkins. That one poked off him. It'll be a throw in to Aston Villa on the far side. Poked away by Pogba. It's another throw for Aston Villa. Cash. Oh, poor pass from Cash here. It's taken away by Shaw. Some complaints from Traore, but United are coming forward. Pogba arriving in the box. Now Fernandes comes back to Martial. Martial driving. Lays it to Shaw. Shaw's cross. Pogba, it's blocked. Pogba had an enormous opportunity there, but believe that one was deflected. It's a good ball by Shaw here. He picks it out, looks for Pogba. There's no deflection here, and Pogba is super disappointed with himself. It's a huge chance. All he has to do is tuck it into the near post there. And yeah, his reaction showing you he is upset with himself. That should have been a third goal for United. Was not taken there by Paul Pogba. But a good run from him. An excellent ball by Shaw. 74th minute of play. If United, of course, do not take those chances, always the possibility that Villa steals in for that equalizer. A similar thing happened to them against Leicester. They were the better team in that match, took the lead twice, but gave it up. And on the second occasion, definitely cheaply, to Jamie Vardy. Douglas Luiz looks in field from McGinn. Gets it all the way to El Ghazi. Under some pressure from Rashford here. He'll go over. He'll draw a free kick. Comes out to Watkins. Watkins driving in field. Over to Luiz. Laid out for Grealish, who is on the right-hand side. Crosses in. Watkins gets his head on it, and it's wide. Good chance there from Ollie Watkins. Another excellent cross from Jack Grealish. He swings this one in. Gets the right height on it. Watkins goes up over Bailly, but Bailly does just enough to make the header tough for Watkins. We talked about it at halftime, said that Grealish might want to crop up on the right-hand side, look to swing some crosses in, maybe against Luke Shaw. He was on the right-hand side for that one, put another good cross in. We've seen 2 crosses from that right-hand side from Grealish. He is staying on this right-hand side, so there is a tactical adjustment from Dean Smith trying to chase this equalizer as we are in the 76th minute here. Into the channel for Rashford, but that one going to roll a little bit too far for him. Tyrone Mings gets there first. Mings clears away only as far as Fred. Fred. Martial. Pogba. Tough pass for Pogba. He controls it well, though. Fernandez. Fernandez in behind for Shaw. Takes one touch. Gets the cross away. Great deflection there at the near post by Konsa. Knocks that one out for a corner kick, but much better than what the alternative could have been. Traore kind of getting taken advantage of as that one rolls in behind him. It's another good pass from Bruno Fernandes that time around. Luke Shaw from the near side here. He'll swing this one in. Flicked away by Tyrone Mings in the middle of the box. Fernandez comes away with it. Fernandez strikes it. Great save from Emi Martinez. Huge save by him. He touches that one onto the crossbar from Fernandez's strike. Take a look at this one. Fernandez beats Grealish to this ball, settles it, strikes it. That's good work by Emiliano Martinez. It's hit very well. Look at the dip on this from Fernandez. Martinez gets that tip onto it, puts it onto the bar, and that sends it out for another corner kick for United here. '77th minute here. Luke Shaw once again, near corner. Here is the corner kick. A little bit too high there. Good defending at the back post by Konsa. Rashford striking. Another save from Emi Martinez. Oh, and I don't even know if Martinez got anything on this one. Look at this shot from Rashford. Look at the swerve on it. And yeah, nothing from Martinez this time around. It will be a goal kick, but that one inches over the crossbar from Rashford. 2 strikes from almost the same position between Rashford and Fernandez, and both of them extremely dangerous. United really trying to get that third goal, but it has yet to come. Still just a 1-goal deficit for Villa here. Good movement here by United. Wan-Bissaka into Fernandez. Gets it back. Lays it out for Rashford. Ooh, that's poor from Rashford. Unfortunate end to what was another very good move for United as Rashford just blasts that cross well out of play. And here comes a substitution for Villa. So we talked to that Dean Smith had already made a tactical adjustment. Now he will make a change. It's Bertrand Traore who will come off. He's not very happy with the substitution as Traore, but you can sort of see that Traore has been tiring a little bit. He's been falling asleep a couple times on Luke Shaw's runs in behind him. Jacob Ramsey will come on for him. This one will be launched forward. See, Ramsey will come in on that right side. Jack Grealish has moved back out to the left. Throw in for United on the far side. 79th minute now, about to tick over into the 80th. 11 minutes remaining in regulation for United to hold off. There shouldn't be a lot of stoppage time at the moment. I would just expect 2 minutes or so. Good challenge by Wan-Bissaka once again, and this one comes off of Grealish for a throw-in. Ball bouncing around at the moment. Still neither team able to settle it. Finally, it's Grealish coming away with it. Oh, and Grealish absolutely hacked here by Matic. Not sure what the attempt was there for Matic. Was never winning that challenge. Just left a leg in there against Grealish. Grealish is back on his feet here. Douglas Luiz gets hauled back by Fernandes, who... Yeah, I mean, I don't know what Bruno Fernandes is complaining about here. He just completely was holding Douglas Luiz. El Ghazi now out on the right-hand side. McGinn. Switching play here. Good work by McGinn. Under a lot of pressure there. Fernandes is frustrated that that was not intercepted. Target. Grealish. Konsa. Over to Cash. El Ghazi under pressure from two United players. Good read here by Matic on the entry pass to McGinn. Early ball from Martial is collected, but taken away from him by Konsa. It's a good touch from Martial, but better defending by Konsa. McGinn still down here. Villa have continued their attack. They can put it out whenever they'd like, but they will continue to play here, and it looks decent until that one goes a little bit too long for Watkins. Maguire intercepts. Collected by Rashford. Trying to hold off Mings here. He'll draw a foul. Mings frustrated. Just 9 minutes remaining for United here. McGinn is back on his feet. Getting some United fan chants being pumped into the stadium here by the PA system. Of course, no fans in the stadium at the moment. Manchester is I believe a tier 3 or 4 for COVID right now. So no fans allowed in stadiums. And I would say that's the case around most of England at the moment as, poor pass from Matic taken away. Grealish trying to steady himself, but it's poked away from him. He will draw a free kick though. Fernandes a little frustrated here. I won't complain too much. Back underway here. Let's come over to Konsa. There's Murphy. Sorry, not Murphy. Ramsey, sorry. So Ghazi draws a free kick on the far side here. 17 fouls committed by United here today to 9 from Villa. A lot of those have been cheap fouls in recent moments, I would say. Probably 4 or 5. Here's Matty Cash standing over the free kick. It's going to be a deep cross here. Here it comes from Cash. Swung in. Up go the heads. It's Ollie Watkins, and that one just wide. It's actually Tyrone Mings who has a great chance to level the match there, but can't get it on target. You can see Maguire complaining about getting dragged down here, but Mings gets the chance for this one. Yeah, it is Tyrone Mings. He just can't direct it goalwards. What a chance from Tyrone Mings. Should probably do better with that. And Maguire has been left crumpled here. And another substitution here from Aston Villa. It's El Ghazi off. Keenan Davis coming on here. Keenan Davis. So I'm going to check one thing here. Keenan Davis, Jacob Ramsey. I forgot his name for a second. That's bad casting of me. Forgot the guy's name. Long ball here. Initially won by Konsa. Knotted down by Shaw. Marshall trying to hold off Cash, but can't do so. McGinn moves it forward to Watkins. Now Cash. Swung in by Cash. Davis gets the header, but not enough power on it, and De Gea will just allow that one to roll out for a goal kick. A little bit of pressure mounting here from Villa. They've introduced a couple changes, getting another good chance here after 2 Cash crosses have connected with their targets. 85th minute. 5 minutes for United to hold on to this one. And it seems like they are holding on here. Again, a little bit of pressure mounting from Villa. This De Gea will go long. Out to the right-hand side. Bruno Fernandes has that one over the top of him by Target. Clearance comes to Mings. You can hear that Daniel James is coming on soon for United. Martinez. Target, good work between Target and Mings has found Douglas Luiz. He'll switch play over to Cash. Tough situation for him again. Good passing by Villa. Cash bundled over here. It'll certainly be a free kick, and I think that should be a yellow for Matic. He's had a couple of bad fouls already, I would say, and he's actually going to get away with it. A little surprised Michael Oliver hasn't gone to the book here. But I think Villa just happy to get on with it. They know they are running out of time, but feel they are mounting some pressure. Davis. That one a little bit loose there, but taken away by Target. Ramsey. Good defending by Wan-Bissaka. He'll find Pogba. Some space for Paul Pogba. He's going to drive one out to Rashford. That one flicked on by Mings. It's a throw-in for United. Something that's probably what they wanted here. Can slow the tempo down a little bit. Get up the pitch. Remove some pressure from Villa. And the change will be made here as Daniel James will be introduced. And it will be Bruno Fernandes coming off here, who is the match winner at the moment from the penalty spot. Fernandes not happy. He is so committed to finishing out games, trying to be the best he can be. Always wants to be out there for United, but perhaps Ole Gunnar Solskjaer seeing him tiring a little bit, and United need industry at the moment. They have 3.5 minutes to hold on to this one. So here is Daniel James coming on for Fernandes. Throw into Rashford. Comes off of an Aston Villa player. It'll be another throw to United. Taken quickly. Pogba looks in for Martial, trying to hold off a couple challenges. He'll find Rashford. Goes back to Matic. Matic driving forward. Over to James. On his right foot. Striking. Blocked. And saved there by Martinez. Couple deflections. Carrying that one through slowly to Martinez. Driving away here is Ramsey. He'll get it out to Cash. Good challenge here by Luke Shaw. And it looks like Daniel James bundled over by Cash. It's a free kick to United. They can feel it here. Can the Reds? 2 minutes away from a massively successful Christmas period of fixtures. They would be joint top with Liverpool. We've said it so many times, and what an achievement that would be for them. After the rocky start to the season, multiple game weeks in which they were below the bottom half. Header won here by Cash, but second ball won by United. Good ball by Daniel James into Martial. He holds off the pressure from Konsa well. Now driving it towards the corner. Looks for a nice little chip pass to Paul Pogba. He's bundled over, no call. Ramsey comes away with it. Cash. Oh, great work from Douglas Luiz, who's hauled back by Luke Shaw. Will certainly get a booking here. Yep, he has been booked. Michael Oliver allows play to get restarted quickly here. Grealish trying to run away from Fred. Has held him off well. Lays it off. Luiz. Konsa. Villa running out of time here, trying to pile the pressure on. Target. Good ball into Ramsey. Sorry, that's Watkins. Oh, Watkins loose touch there. Loses out to Maguire. Rashford goes past Watkins. Still coming as Rashford. Has the run of James. Lays it to James. Oh, and it's a poor cross from Daniel James. Looped up for Emi Martinez, who catches. He'll roll it out to target. 89th minute. A minute and change left for United as they take this one off of Watkins. By with a little cutesy pass there, but it deflects off of Watkins for a throw-in. Wan-Bissaka taking his time here. Dean Smith watching on. He's made his substitutions. His team has played well for stretches in the second half. Can they find an equalizer here? Grealish knocked over by Matic, who will receive a yellow for persistent fouling here. Yep. Broadcaster just said that's been coming for a while, and I could not agree more. Should have gotten a yellow for his last challenge. All right, we have reached the end of regulation. What will the stoppage time be as Target stands over the free kick? It's a 5 minutes of stoppage time. Is a lot more than I expected. So 5 more minutes for Villa to find this equalizer. Target launches one in towards Mings. It's blocked away by Luke Shaw. Now Daniel James, he's fresh, drives forward. Gets around Mings. The touch is too big, though. Target takes it away. Pogba has fouled Douglas Luiz here. Pass comes out to McGinn. McGinn looks for a switch of play. Picks out Grealish. Defended by Rashford and Wan-Bissaka. I'll just play it back to Target. Target switching play back over to Cash. Cash met by James. Run tracked here by Matic. Cash. McGinn. McGinn gonna swing one in. It'll arrive at Grealish's feet. Defended by Wan-Bissaka. Grealish, good pass in to Davis. Turning, crossing, it's off of Baye. It's a corner kick for Aston Villa. 4 minutes remaining. Oh, don't jinx it, Bruno. I don't know if you're ahead or if the match is already over or something. Don't jinx it. Yeah, the hat is awful. Here, I'll take it off. I'm sorry. I know. It's more of a joke. Corner kick comes in. It's flicked away by James. Oh, no, it's Young Bolus. What's up? Don't jinx it, Young Bolus. Yeah, the hat is awful. I've been wearing it as a joke. I explained the story at halftime. 3 minutes remaining here. Top of the box, Cash. Shifts past, strikes it. What a save from De Gea. What a strike it was from Matty Cash. A huge 25-yard strike here. Look at the strike here from Cash. Shifts it onto his right. That's a great hit from Cash. It's a very good save from De Gea. Another corner for Aston Villa. Can they find the leveler? Grealish swung in here. Back post, and oh, another chance for Watkins. He just missed it. Has it come off a United player here? Okay, I will do so. Thank you for that. Appreciate the heads up. 2 minutes remaining. As Fred will be withdrawn here at the end of this match. Really? Okay, let me check my stream. Let me see if it's happening on my screen too. That's a different stream. Wait, where is my channel? Oh, I think Twitch might be struggling right now. Wait, what? All right, I'm checking. Oh, yeah, you're right. My screen is glitching here. I'm not sure what's going on. Yeah, I see it for sure. Reset the stream here. Let's see if it's my stream software or not. I'll just keep casting the game. We're almost done here. Rashford's offsides. Oh, okay. That might have fixed it. I don't see it anymore. I'll see if it happens again. You do it, sir. You make that chicken stock. It's probably delicious after the chicken you made for New Year's Eve. Villa with a minute remaining here. Can they find a leveler, or will United pull it off and join Liverpool at the top of the table? It's Mings, Konsa. 30 seconds remaining for Villa. Good ball out to Target. Lays it into the path of Grealish. He can't control it. United come away with it. Pogba's found Rashford and can probably just eat the rest of the time here. Can Rashford? He's driving forward. He can just take it to the corner flag at this point. Waits for Target. Plays Pogba. 15 seconds in regulation. Pogba going to cross it. It's off of Mings. Seems a little foolish from Pogba. Could have just kept possession. Davis. El Ghazi. Grealish. Looking for the run of Watkins. Gets there before Maguire. Poked off of him. Out for a throw-in. United asking for the full-time whistle. They don't have it yet. Thrown into Grealish. Watkins going to swing one into the box. Header by Davis. It's still around the box. He shoots. It's blocked. Bailly will get it done. Cleared away by Bailly. What a stop by Bailly there. Keenan Davis got a huge opportunity. And that is it. United have done it. They come away 2-1 winners, and they join Liverpool at the top of the Premier League table after 16 matches. What an excellent performance here by the Reds. A really good game by Aston Villa as well. But Bruno Fernandes is the difference from the penalty spot. That one earned by Paul Pogba. And United will run away the winners here at Old Trafford. What a match between these two sides today. What a Christmas period for United. They go on to 10 games unbeaten in the Premier League. The 5-game unbeaten run for Villa comes to an end. They remain in 6th place on 26 points. And yeah, my stream is glitching here a little bit, I guess, so we will just wrap it up instead of going through player ratings. But do just want to say, I think this was an excellent match. Great play from both sides. A ton of effort from a lot of players. Very good performances by most of the players on the pitch. I would say the quietest performance was by Ollie Watkins in this game, but really good performance. Really exciting match. I want to thank every single one of you for tuning in here today. Thank you all for coming. I hope you are having a great New Year's Day. I wish you all a happy New Year's, and I hope to see you all throughout this new year. So stay happy, stay healthy, enjoy your time today, enjoy your time off in the long weekend. Love all of you, and thank you so much for being here and enjoying this time with me. But with that, we will sign off for the day. Thank you again, and have a wonderful, wonderful day.